Hi friends, and welcome to the sixth chapter of the Gita. We have been trying hard to present to you this wonderful 18 chapters in small 5 minutes so that you get the benefit. The sixth chapter is called as Dhyana Yoga. Dhyana Yoga is consisting of the Ashtanga Yoga process. Many people today in the world are saying that I want to do silent meditation. But in the fifth chapter, Arjuna is told by Krishna in a very beautiful way that there are 5 karmendriyas and there are 3 jnanendriyas. So think that even if your 5 karmendriyas are not working, you may sit in silent meditation and your mind, intelligence and your ego is going all around the world. The mind takes 1 second to go to America, come back, from there it will go to Fiji Islands, from there it will go to Nairobi, it will come down to any place in the world and it will tell you 10 things which you can even not comprehend within the most minutest of second. That's how the mind is. So the whole concept of Dhyana Yoga is to connect to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's how you can meditate, because the whole Dhyana Yoga process is meant for that. Dhyana Yoga has 4 ways where we can understand it. Just 4 words, if you understand it, you can understand the Dhyana Yoga completely. And that 4 words are EASY, easy. If you understand these 4 words, it becomes very easy for you to understand the 6th chapter of the Bhagwad Gita. Easy. It's easy to understand. So the E stands for the mind. If your mind is your friend, everything in this world can be accomplished. But if the mind is your enemy, you cannot accomplish anything. So the mind is the cause of all the turbulence in a person's life. And the first part, from the 1st to the 9th verses of the 6th chapter, are telling about this part only, that the mind has to be made as a friend first of all. And how is that? Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyana tu jayate. By abhyas and by vairagya, you can connect the mind to the vibrations which are the spiritual vibrations, the sounds where the mind is connected continuously to the mantra. So that's why the mantra means mantrayate iti mantra. Whenever we are chanting mantras, it is meant for continuously subduing the mind. The mind has to be taken with a broom and hit in the morning and taken with sandals and hit in the night, because the mind is the greatest monkey which will revolutionize your spiritual life to totally the opposite direction. Mind control. That's the first part of Dhyana Yoga. Enemy or friend. That stands for the easy ka first E, and that is your mind. A stands for Ashtanga Yoga, where Krishna wonderfully delineates the whole process of Ashtanga Yoga to Arjuna by saying that he should go in the forest, sit on the kusha grass, lay the deer skin, continuously focus on the tip of his nose. 8 processes which are put up by Patanjali. So you must be all knowing the 8 processes, that is Yam, Niyam, Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan and Samadhi. So these are the 8 processes of Ashtanga Yoga. But then comes the S, success or failure. Arjuna becomes very bewildered. He says that if I go to the forest and do this meditation, so neither मैं इधर का रहा ना उधर का रहा. You know, in Hindi they say धोबी का कुत्ता ना घर का ना घाट का. If the person is completely into a meditative way, not accomplishing the spiritual part also to the final, and he is not even materially qualified, so he neither remains here or there. So he asks Arjuna, he asks Krishna, what happens to an unsuccessful yogi? So success or failure of a yogi stands for the 3rd S of this particular chapter, where we stand by the Dhyana Yoga chapter. Arjuna is asking Krishna, why this difficult process? So in that answer, Krishna beautifully explains, 47th verse of the 8th chapter, he explains beautifully, Yoginam api sarvesham madgater antaratmana. Krishna beautifully says that a real yogi is that whose consciousness dwells in me and he is completely focused on his mind by thinking about me. If you see Amrish Maharaj, he gave a beautiful example where his whole consciousness was based on serving the Lord. His eyes to see the Lord, his ears to listen to the bhajans of the Lord, his hands for the arti of the Lord, his legs to go to the temple of the Lord, his various whatever he used to speak used to be for the glorification of the Lord. Thinking was for the Lord. whatever betterment for his kingdom he used to do, it was for the Krishna conscious way, where he used to satisfy the Lord. So all the activities what he performed, that is called as Navavidha Bhakti, is performed for the satisfaction of God. And that's what you can connect your mind in a day-to-day basis and make it a wonderful student of yours. And once it becomes a great student, once it becomes your friend, there cannot be a better friend in this world. You don't have to look for anyone if your mind becomes the friend of yours. And that's what is Dhyana Yoga, which is put up in a beautiful way to Arjuna in this chapter. 6th chapter of Bhagwad Gita ends here. Thank you very much.